Mm, mm, mm. Haven't been on here for so long. Anyways, guys, I know I haven't been on here so long. Nobody's on here now, but I know people will check in. Anyways, it is what day today? Tuesday. I'm making some jerk salmon pasta. Somebody had asked me how I do it, so I have some salmon here, season. You could season with any type of seasoning you got. The key to it, so let me show you here. This. So whenever, I can't remember, somebody asked me how I make my jerk salmon pasta. This is what I put in it. You could get it from any supermarkets or shop at the Caribbean part of the supermarket. And some brownings, I'm gonna add that to this, and then just mix everything together. Hope you can see, just a tad bit like so. And I'm just gonna use, I'm not gonna be on here long, I'm just starting up this process, and this is like a tablespoon. I hope the person who asked me about it watch. That's why I'm doing a live, because I don't have the time to do. Let me put a little bit more. I don't want it too hot. I don't want it too hot, so now I'm just going to rub everything in. And it's very, very easy to make. It's not hard. And your salmon should look something like this, with the browning and the jerk sauce. And this smells so good, but it's the mild one. You have the mild and you have the strong one. I'm only using the mild because I have children and they don't like peppers. Welcome everyone, please like up the live as you come in here. So I'm basically making some jerk pasta salmon, and I'm going to see if I can quickly make it before I go and get my kids. Let's see if I can do this real quick. Real quick. Like up the live, guys. So yeah, so this is finished. I'm going to be using this pasta here. You could use any pasta. You could even use spaghetti if you want, but I'm going to be using this. Gonna have double cream or heavy cream. I don't know what you call it in your country, but over here we call it double cream. If you're in America, you could get heavy cream. So yeah, that's something quick and easy for the kids and for myself, because I can't bother to not be cooking today. Hopefully I can. So I'm gonna get some water. And I'm sure most of you know how to cook pasta. It's not that hard. try to cook before my little ones come home. Well, I try, not all the time. I try. Alright, let's see if I could turn this here. Maybe I can see better this way. So water is in the pot and salt, and some salt. I should have put it over here so and then go and do put this over here. Some salt in that. Oh, put salt. All right, and then we're gonna allow that to boil. I'm going to cut up my seasoning mix. Let's cover this up. Put it there. So I need bell peppers. We're using butter. Hopefully I'm watching the time because I don't want to be late. I should have written what I am doing in the inbox in the description or the title box. Okay, so I'm going to be washing my bell peppers. And we're going to be putting some garlic, bell peppers, what else, and onions. Nothing much. Oops, lazy. And I am taking off the skin or the trash or whatever you want to call it off the garlic. I'm going to wash this as well. I'm going to dice them. Okay. Where are you going? Alright, so I think that should be enough. Then what I'm going to do, this is a bit darkish in here. Yeah, that's a bit better. I'm going to be putting butter. You could use any butter of your choice into the pan. If you don't have butter, you could use oil. Doesn't matter. But I think the butter just give it the salmon, you know, a different type of flavor. Make it taste real nice. As I said, I'm going a bit quick because I have to get my little Miriam, my little daughter, by 3. So the butter is melted. So what we're going to do, I'm going to be adding the fish. You don't want the stove to be too high because you want it to take its time and cook up inside. put whatever amount of bell peppers or whatever amount of vegetable you have in it, down to what you like. It's kind of similar to, it's like rasta pasta. Yeah, I would say it's like rasta pasta, but I'm using fish. You could use chicken as well. You could use the chicken breast. You could use the chicken thigh. Whatever floats your boat, you can use it. And these are some garlic. Okay. Now I'm gonna add the pasta in, and this pasta takes how long? Takes 15 minutes, but I would say about 12. And this one I'm gonna let it fresh out because my kids they don't like fish. So I crush the other salmon is already done here. Oh, my phone is charging, so I crushed this one out because my kids don't like fish, so I use it as a disguise. So the smaller it is, they won't even notice it at all. And I'm going to use the same pot to do the sauce. Let's put away this. So if your kids don't like fish, just break up the salmon. Break it up into small pieces. That's how I get my kids to eat salmon. Or if they don't like fish, you could always do chicken. Okay, this is ready. So I'm gonna remove this bit. Now, let's put it on here. I'm gonna leave the other one whole. I'm just gonna add a little bit more butter in here, just to do the veg and the sauce. What time is it now? Okay, still on time. I'm going to show you everything that I'm going to use to make the sauce. Okay, so all of these are just bell peppers, onions, and garlic. That's all that's in here. I'm just gonna pour it in here, and you could add thyme if you want. You could add what you call it. Let's make some onion, spring onion if you want. Any one of those. But this is what I'm adding. So use what you got. So we're gonna allow this to just cook for a bit. We're going to be using coconut milk. Let's stir this. gonna show you guys when it's completely finished how it looks. So these are the two things that I'm going to be using to make the sauce. Okay, I'm gonna be adding some all-purpose seasoning to that. Just a bit of that. Okay. You could use any coconut cream that you have. You don't have to use this brownie. Where is the opener? You keep testing your pasta because I don't like when the pasta is too soggy. I'm going to be adding my double cream. Let's rinse this out a bit. And I'm going to be adding the coconut. You know when you put your pasta in, it probably soak up all of this. You don't want to put too much. Gonna put, where is it? So a pinch of salt. I'm going to put a little paprika just for a little coloring. And I'm going to use mature cheddar cheese. You could use whatever cheese you have. It doesn't matter, to be honest. You don't have to go for the exact cheese that I'm using. I'm going to put the cheese in the sauce so it can melt, and this will allow the sauce to get a bit thick. we're gonna allow this to simmer a bit, come together. And put some black pepper as well. Let me bring you guys closer so you can see what's going on. Because I have enough charge on my phone now. So this is it. So we're gonna allow it to become a bit thick. You don't want the stove to be too high, because you don't want your sauce to burn. As I say, very easy, simple recipe. I'm gonna take a little bit of jerk, maybe just a little bit, like so, just a little bit, not too much, because my kids, they don't like pepper at all, and I don't like pepper either. Not like that, not too much. And it's coming together. Alright, let's check this. Let's check the pasta. Just by looking at it, I think it can cook a little bit more. So let's turn this down a bit, because I don't want it to burn. See? Yeah, I can cook a little bit more. So another 2 minutes or a minute. And really and truly, guys, that's it. I'm going to drain this off, and then I'm going to put it in. And this recipe is so good, so nice, very easy to make and very delicious. The fish we're gonna put last. Let's put a bit more cheese in there. And the sauce is looking amazing. Because someone asked me about this recipe, and I said, you know what, like how the kids are not home today, they're at school and I'm home, let me just do this so the person can see. Hopefully they get to watch it back live and they can see how I do it. It's nothing hard, as I said. Alright, so I'm gonna drain off the pasta now. Should be ready by now. Chutney ready, bang, bang. Yeah, man, this ready. Double check it. As I said, I don't want it too soft. Perfect. Perfect. Right, turn it off. And you can see that the sauce is bubbling. Bubble, bubble, bubble. So let's drain this off and then we just go add it. You want to make sure you drain off your pasta properly. Alright. So I'm just gonna add that in like so. Look at that. Very nice. And trust and believe it tastes good, especially because you have the coconut milk in it. I'm not going to put, I'm just going to put these in there. I'm going to leave the other one whole. And that's basically it. That is basically it, guys. Trust me. Jerk salmon pasta. Or should I say jerk salmon rasta pasta? I don't know. Just jerk salmon pasta. Very, very nice. You could have this with salad on the side. Whatever you want it to have it with. I'm just gonna have it just like this. And that's it done, guys. All done. And trust me, my kids won't notice the fish inside, because they don't like fish. So that's how I get them to eat some kind of fish. And I literally done that in what, 15 minutes, around that. Yes, all done. So thanks everyone for joining, who joined and like up the live. Maybe let me take this off so I can show you properly. Hold on. This is how it's looking. Very nice. You can watch back the live just to see how I make it, how I prep it and all that. But it's very, very easy. Very easy. Maybe I should, like, the time still early. Let me just show a little bit and show no. Let me taste it so you can see it. Alright, this fish, I'll just leave it over here so. Let me share some so you can see it. The girl can cook. Okay. I don't know, pies in your pies on. A joke. I'm only joking. I'm only joking. Okay, hold on. Yeah, I can see so. You know, when I cook, I can't eat straight away, but because it's when you, it's a Jamaican term. When you cook the food, you you tend to full up, and it's very creamy, guys. Look at that. What? Show me. This is so good. So creamy, so nice. Tastes amazing. Well seasoned. And the seasoning are not overcooked. They still have a bit of crunch to it. Just perfect. Something quick and easy when you don't want to cook anything long. This tastes nice. So guys, thanks for tuning in. Thanks for watching. And comment down below if you're gonna try this recipe. Very, very easy recipe. As I said, if you don't eat fish, you can always do it with chicken breast or chicken thigh. The boneless thigh. Very nice. So guys, later, and thanks to everyone who joined the live. I appreciate you guys, and thanks to everyone who liked the live as well. And I'll catch you back in another one. Bye. Ta-da.